If you're like me, you're always looking for a casual top and dress pattern that's comfortable, wearable, and easy to make. Has Love Notions funded again with their new chorus top and dress? Watch my review to see what I liked, what I didn't like, and if I would make it again, and whether I think you should add it to your wardrobe. Stay tuned. Hi, this is Kim from Dorothy's Daughter with another pattern review for you. This time it is the new Love Notions chorus top and dress. The details of this pattern. There are 3 lengths. There's a shirt, a knee length, and ankle length dresses as well. The neckline has shallow and deep drape options. And if drama is what you like, there is also an option for a draped back. There are 5 sleeve options: sleeveless, short, split short, elbow, and long sleeves. It is meant for knit fabrics. Full bust options are included on all sizes as well. As far as wearability, here's where the rub came in for me. I like cowl and draped necklines. It's something that I've always enjoyed seeing on other people. I have really never enjoyed wearing them. I much prefer a neater neckline that lays predictably and I don't have to fiddle with it, doesn't twist around. But I gave chorus a try, and of course I did the shallow drape option. I wore it out to dinner, and I thought I would have to fiddle with it all evening, but to my surprise, I actually did not find myself fussing with the neckline all the time the way that I thought I would. The rest of the top was extremely comfortable, so with wearability, I'm gonna give it middle to high marks for wearability. I think for some people this would be really high, but for me, I'm gonna go with the middle to high. Now, as far as ease of construction, here I'm gonna give them very high marks. There's absolutely nothing complicated about this pattern. The neckline construction is very, very easy. It's straightforward, and I think a confident beginner could handle this one very easily. You can see in the time lapse, looks like it's very quick to make, and even though that's sped up a bit, I did only spend 2 hours making the top, so it was not time consuming whatsoever. As far as sizing goes, the sizing options for this pattern are the usual diverse options that Love Notions always gives us. The sizes are extra small to 5X with full bust pieces included for each size as well. While I wasn't able to test this pattern, I did see some of the pictures coming through as it was being tested. I was recovering from surgery, so I wasn't able to jump in there, but I did notice with some of the testers that the body is a little larger than some of the Love Notions patterns I've used in the past. So I looked at the ease and decided that I would make a straight large this time rather than doing the full bust option. Now, some people don't realize that the full bust options actually do give you a little bit more room in the waist and hips as well. So I didn't really want it to be any larger. So I went ahead and I looked at the finished measurements. Now you have to look at the finished measurements, not your body size. And then you're gonna need to make sure that you have at least 1.5 to 2 inches of ease for anything anyway. You're going to need that for wearability, but you could size down if you like it to be a little bit more fitted, or like I did, not do the full bust option. It is an option for you if you like something to be a little bit more fitted, but definitely pay attention to that finished measurements chart and make sure you have enough ease that you're comfortable with wearing. Now, as far as materials needed, Notions, there's other than fabric. The only thing it requires is elastic for the dress version. You need a 1/2 inch elastic for the short dress and 3/4 elastic for the long dress. Fabric choices, this pattern requires a drapey knit. You're going to want something like rayon spandex, jersey spandex, ITY, double brushed polyester, something that is a little bit lighter weight and will take a drape. Keep in mind though, if you use a thicker or a more structured knit, you're going to have a little bit less drape. So if that's the look you're looking for, then that might be an option for you as well. I just want to talk to you about rayon spandex and give you some tips on how to care for it. Rayon spandex, when it's hung on a hanger, especially if it's a little wet or if it's a long dress so it's heavy, it can grow on you. And I've actually had a maxi dress grow 4 inches over the winter. So what you're going to want to do, I put mine in the dryer for about 5 minutes, just on low. I pull it out and I dry it flat. If it's a longer dress or a dress of any kind, I fold it in the middle and hang it from the waist. If it's just a shirt and it's a light enough weight that I don't think it's going to pull, then I'll go ahead and put it on a hanger normally. But keep in mind that rayon spandex will grow if you don't care for it properly. I would definitely suggest drying it flat. I just thought I would pass that along because I have ruined many of my nice new creations this way. Took me a long time to figure that one out. So how about a few of my favorite places to buy knits? I know a lot of you, with Joann's being the only one around anymore, online is about the only option we have. So a few of the online shops I like are Raspberry Creek, Olga's Closet, Knit Pop, Purple Seamstress, Miley May, and an old favorite of mine, Girl Charlie. And I'll put links to all those in the description. Now, as far as Amazon, they do carry some great knits. They're basically from some vendors who specialize in the same knit fabrics as some of the other ones I mentioned, and they sell them as a third party with Amazon. However, if you do order, make sure of a couple things. One, make sure it's returnable if it doesn't meet your standards. And two, make sure that the delivery time is not way out, because if it is, that's a good clue that it could be that cheaper fabric coming from China. You know exactly what I mean. So check that out. But otherwise, I have found it to be a pretty good quality. I've ordered quite a bit from there and been pretty happy with it. So definitely play around with what vendors you like on there and which ones you don't. So what is my verdict for this pattern? I think it is a wonderful, great pattern for other people. I think if you like that neckline detail, you're gonna love it. However, I probably will never make it again because it's just not my thing. There's so many other great patterns from Love Notions that I love to make that I don't really feel like I want to try making that one again. However, I have one exception. If I were going to a dressy occasion and it required a formal gown, I would make this one longer than ankle length, like really long. And I would make that sophisticated drape back, and I would make it in all black, and it would be the classiest, you'd be the classiest woman there. So just an idea, if you have an occasion, if you're going to be a mother of the bride or something like that, it would be spectacular. So is this pattern for you? Only you can answer that. If you like that style, then I suspect that it probably is. You will love that new pattern from Love Notions if you do like that kind of neckline. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to my channel and turn on those notifications so you do find out when a new video is posted. That's it for this video. I will see you in the next video. And as always, hold your loved ones close because life is short. Now, if you want to see another great pattern review, you can check this one out right here. All right, happy sewing.